Hi, I'm Mark. I want to tell you about one of my dream jobs. What I love most about working at Georgia Calls is the joy. Every time I walk in the door, everybody smiles. Everybody's happy to be there. I don't know how many jobs that you've worked in your life, but almost every job that I go to, you get the same thing. I owe, it's off to work I go. But the absolute joy that they get to work, that they have the opportunity, that they get to learn, that they get to stretch themselves, it's the most wonderful place that I can imagine. My best day at Georgia Calls. One of our participants got some terrible news right at the beginning of their shift. They were so devastated, they started to walk out the door. We intercepted them and pulled them aside and began finding out what was going on in their life. And after a few moments, it became clear that they were leaving there to go commit suicide. And I watched our team jump into action. Our pastoral care guy, who's been there himself, pulls them aside, sits down, works with it through them, gets them through the crisis. Our social services person begins working on the issues. The entire team threw all of our resources at what they were facing. And within 3 hours, we'd begin knocking down those problems, coming up with solutions that they couldn't even imagine. And I watched this person as each one of those hurdles fell. I watched them go from a commitment to kill themselves to smiling. My wife walked in the room a few hours later and they looked up, smiled and waved at her. At that moment made everything that we do worth it. Best day ever. The mission of Georgia Calls is transforming lives, growing leaders, and building entrepreneurs one life at a time. Log on to gacalls.org to find out more about my dream job.